Good morning, Frenchtown. Welcome to Frenchtown News. This is the second episode of the year. I'm David Taves. This is Evan Ellington.
Some upcoming sporting events, which will be starting with volleyball, which they have Friday, a home game against Butte Central, and the theme is Hawaiian. Next, they also have a Thursday, which is also a away game. And then they also have a Saturday away game against Libby. Next, moving on to football, JV has a game against Corvallis on Monday. Varsity is away this week against Stevensville, which is on Friday. Moving on to golf now. Monday, they have an away at Polson. And then moving on, they also have a Wednesday home meet. Soccer has a Thursday at Stevie away game. And then cross country has a Saturday game at Polson.
And moving on to past sporting results, volleyball this past week got a win against Stevie 3-2, and in their last set won 18-16 with the 2-point rule. Football had a win against Corvallis, a great win, 37-6, and JV beat East Helena on Tuesday, 10-6. Well fought battle by the JV there. Cross country had its Butte Central invite last Saturday. Abby Sherwood took second with a time of 22 minutes and 7 seconds, and Baylor Duke took third with a time of 23 minutes flat. Soccer has a game against Hamilton at the time of recording this against Libby, and golf had a meet in Hamilton yesterday at the time of recording this, where Camus shot an 86 and Dylan Kominick shot an 88. And moving on to next week, again, we have an early out on Thursday, and the scheduling for this next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are B days, and Tuesday and Thursday are A days.
We decided to check in with football this week.
And see what they had to say.
Hi, it's E-Man Swaggy here, reporting for FTN News. I'm with the one and only Tel Arthur. So, Tel, how well do you think we'll be doing in the playoffs this year?
Oh, I think we'll do pretty good. I mean, they only take the top 4, so I'm pretty sure we're going to make it, but,
It is what it is. So, Tel, how has it been without the usual fans of a couple hundred people?
Oh, I mean, they used to get us hyped. The student section kind of sucks that they're not there. Shout out to my student section, y'all. They just getting us hyped up, screaming for big plays, man.
I know how it be.
Hi, it's David Taves with Frenchtown News. We got Duncan Richardson, one of the captains of the football team this year. So, Duncan, how well do you think you guys are going to do this year in our conference?
I think if we put things together, we're going to come out, take the dub, baby.
All right, so Duncan, this year, we're already in our third game, 2 losses, a win, but we've had some major injuries so far, with Jake Heinrichs, as an example, tearing his ACL. How do you think we're going to battle these major injuries?
We're just going to have some young fellas step up, and hopefully they do their job, and we'll be good to go.
Do you trust these young guys?
Yeah, I do. I trust everybody on our team.
Good. All right, we also have Garrett Smill, running back and linebacker for our team. Garrett, with big losses last year and 11 seniors and losing our star player, how do you think the team's going to bounce back this year?
We got big shoes to fill this year with Ben Larson. We got a run back and Jace, but we got a very diverse backfield this year. I'm feeling really confident about our run game. Also, great quarterback Wyatt Hayes. So overall, we're going to do really good.
Awesome.
So, Coach Nelson, how has it been working with the new Coach Waters as your offensive coordinator?
Anytime you're installing a new offense or defense, there's kind of that learning curve to begin with. But I think it helped, obviously, having the throw-arounds this summer, the open fields this summer, to try to get a jump start with everything. And felt pretty comfortable going in right at the beginning of the season with where we were at. And, from here on out, it's just building on what we've got from week to week.
And now moving on to weather with Hailey Wright.
What's up, guys? The clouds. It's Hailey with the weather, and today we're starting off with Monday with a high of 84 and a low of 52. Partly cloudy skies coming in with a 20% chance of rain. Now we're moving on to Tuesday with 78 as the high and 50 as the low, with partly cloudy skies, and the rest of the week is going to be mid-70s, low 40s with partly cloudy skies. On Thursday, however, we do have mostly sunny skies, same with Saturday, and Sunday you can expect partly cloudy skies. Alright, so we are down here in the boonies today, and we have a bunch of these little swirly things going on over here. Not sure what they mean, but you should definitely watch out for those. Could be quite dangerous. And it says we have a 80% chance of a hurricane Yep, a hurricane. You heard that right, folks. David, am I tripping, or does this not say a hurricane?
Now moving on with this week's edition of Sports Analysis with Caden Hansen.
Good morning, Frenchtown. I'm Caden Hansen, and let's start going over some sports. The 1-yard line, Wyatt Hayes runs in the ball for the first score of the game. Next up, Garrett Schmill sneaks in for an interception and runs it all the way in for a touchdown. Then, Brennan Finley turns a short pass route into a fantastic touchdown. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Sports Analysis and the FTN News. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of FTN Frenchtown. We'll see you next week.
Alright, keep it 100, Frenchtown.